my friends. Happy April. April the 1st today. So happy April to you. I hope that you are loving the beautiful weather. If you are a place that lives where there are seasons, and I would never live anywhere that there wasn't seasons, but we are experiencing a beautiful heat wave here. 13 degrees Celsius today, which is about 45-ish degrees in Fahrenheit. Give or take. I am here to do the reading. The first reading I'm going to do for April is going to be Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We are here from April 1st, or this reading will be from April the 1st to April the 15th. And this is your April 2020 reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Taurus. Taurus never gets to go first. Why not? Why not? Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do here, as I've already prayed over the cards, is I'm going to cut them. And then we're going to pick a card for the first, for the overall energy of the read, okay? So the first energy, oops, the overall for the energy of the read is, take a look here. Oops, Taurus, we are looking at 5 of Cups. Not great, not good, but just remember there's always love, right? You know, kind of feeling sad. Things didn't work out the way you wanted to. We're all stuck inside. We didn't expect it. You know, the weather's beautiful. As long as you practice social distancing, you know, whenever you go out, if you have to, please, if you don't go out. But Taurus, it looks like we have a 5 of Cups here. So let me think on that for a second. I just want to get in your energy here. Okay, so the energy I am tapping into, the Taurus I'm tapping into, keeps this energy under the surface. So this energy has not yet made it to the surface. You don't show this energy to people. You don't tell people that you have this energy of the 5 of Cups. You don't tell people that you feel as though you've got regret and sadness, things that went on in the past that you really wish you could have fixed, but just didn't work out. The thing is that, you know, the 3 of Cups are poured out right next to you there, but you're not looking up. So you're not seeing that there's still love. There's still love in the distance, and that's what matters. So if you're thinking about regret, I feel like the person who I'm talking to is feeling regret and sadness. Not depression, but regret and sadness about something that never came to pass. So, yeah, I heard Spirit say you wished it had. So something that's in the distance in your past relationship. It could be someone who was a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And I feel like you still carry something in your heart for someone, but you're not letting those feelings surge to the surface. You haven't showed that to anyone yet. All right, so let's pick 5 cards for the first, for the recent past. I don't know why I couldn't say that. The recent past, Taurus, and Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter from April 1st to April 15th. And let's see what we've got here. All right, so we've got the King of Pentacles. This definitely could be your energy. Whether you're female or male, you could have the King of Pentacles energy. And the King of Pentacles is someone who is the actuary. He is the actuary, the accountant, someone who keeps all the money working for him. He is, he's wealthy, of course. He's a king. He runs his own kingdom. And he is the person who is charitable, and things around him grow all the time. So things are always moving forward. Things are blooming for him. Okay, so what do I see here? Recent past, about a month ago. Okay, it didn't work. That's what I'm hearing Spirit say. It didn't work. Yeah, now I get this. I get this. Okay, so 10 of Swords is the first thing on deck I'm showing here. 10 of Swords is about a painful ending. So a painful ending may have come with the Emperor. That the thing is, I don't think that you and the Emperor are talking about it. I think that you decided in your own mind that you've decided that I'm done. I can't think about the Emperor anymore. It's playing in your head over and over. I can't think about the Emperor anymore. The Emperor's not thinking about me. So I think that you brought this to a close. I think it was painful for you to decide not to no longer give your energy to the Emperor. And I think, you know, the ironic thing about that is you are taking charge, because the Emperor is about taking charge. But I feel as though you decided that you can't feel the sadness of the Emperor anymore. The Emperor is an Aries, by the way. And I always find that Aries and Taurus are connected in readings, and I don't know why, but I don't know if it's because they're just the first two in the zodiac, but okay, so we'll go on. Here we go. We've got Aquarius here, the star, and it is about wishes and hopes, but I feel like you're still the star to the Emperor. So I don't understand. Okay, it's all being done energetically. Spirit is saying you have a connection to the Emperor that no one else has to the Emperor. You could be an Aquarius for sure. But there is hopes, wishes, and dreams that come along with this Emperor. And I feel as though that the Emperor is still wishing for you. So I think the Emperor is still manifesting you, where you've just gone and said, oh, I can't do it anymore. It hurts my heart. I can't wait for the Emperor. I can't wait for that anymore. What I have here is, the next card is the Ace of Cups. And, oh, but it didn't work. Okay, so I see that the hopes and dreams, wishes, was to have your Emperor and to be in love. But then I see the Queen speaking up here. So I see the Queen of Swords speaking up here. And the Queen did speak up, but it didn't work. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. Spirit was saying, but it didn't work. I heard sadness in that, but it didn't work. So I feel like you did speak up to the Emperor, that you did speak up to the Aries, and the Aries shut you down. And so you decided just to turn on your heels and say, I can't do this anymore. I can't. I have to be done with him or her. I have to be done with this Aries, or this female that has the Aries energy. Okay, so we are going to go for energies that are current now. Let's see what's changed in your current energies here, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Taurus, and from the 1st until the 15th of April. Taurus. Okay, Knight of Cups. Got the love on the way. Knight of Cups usually, well, the Knight of Cups can bring in something emotional. And to me, this Knight of Cups, this particular deck tells me that's an apology. And I don't know why. I do see, well, maybe I see the sadness on her face. I love this picture, by the way. Look at this depiction. How beautiful is she? Yes, she's got great legs too. So I feel as though this being under the deck tells me that there's going to be an apology coming. An apology, an emotional apology. So not necessarily someone telling you they love you, but something has to come to an end. Something, this has to come to an end, and it has to come to an end that is, how do we say, what's the word, Spirit? What's the word I'm looking for? An end that is between two people. An end that is mutual. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so now I more than understand this card. This 5 of Cups that is your overall. I understand why your heart is breaking now. Okay, so for the current energy, I do see the 4 of Pentacles. And the 4 of Pentacles is you feeling a little blocked off, trying to keep hold of your heart. You don't want to get hurt, right? And not really giving much, not really giving love, not really giving money. I see that the High Priestess is here, and the High Priestess is the card of Pisces. The High Priestess and the 4 tells me that you are connecting to Spirit, and you're asking, how can I open myself up after this? I've been hurt. I've been sort of pushed away. I feel like I'm in the energy of the Five of Cups all the time, and I don't know how to, I don't know how to fix this. I don't know how to fix this being closed off. So the High Priestess here is about secrets. So there's things that you don't know, Taurus. And I say that with a smirk because I had a really good feeling and some shivers, I guess you could say, some shivers on my spine. I feel like there are things you don't know, things that are in the background that are happening without your knowledge, and something that is really going to be fortunate for you. So the High Priestess here, in this case, she is the keeper of secrets. And so I think there's a secret about that you're not aware of, and that is, there is true love here. So the true love, even if the High Priestess were to come to you and say, hey, there's true love coming, don't be sad. You're not going to believe it, because the mind of a Taurus is very cynical, right? As I think everyone's mind is very cynical, but I think for this particular reading, I do see this is the card of Gemini, by the way, and I see that it's a major arcana card. So it's not something you can change, Taurus. There is true love here. First, though, you have to walk away from someone else who you're in love with. And I don't know why you would do that, but that's what the cards say, that you're quite honestly just walking away from things that no longer serve you. This is the Eight of Cups. And then you're walking away from this love. This is love that is true love. It is not intended love. It is not soulmate love. So you're walking away from a relationship that is a love relationship, but it's not necessarily intended love. All right. Oh, I'm always dropping cards, you guys. I admonish you to find someone who drops cards as much as me. Okay, hang on. All right. Okay. You didn't mean to freak out. You're feeling a little closed in, a little bit of cabin fever. All right, so there is love here. Yeah, there is. Ew. Okay. Spirit just said there's secrets about the Emperor. These two came out like this. So there are secrets about the Emperor. Both major arcana, guys. Things you cannot change. So it's an Aries. Yeah, it is an Aries. Yeah, that's what Spirit's saying. It's an Aries with the Gemini energy. Interesting. Okay. And like I said, I always seem that it always seems that Taurus and Aries are connected, and I don't know why, but it's just always been that way since I've been reading. Okay, so Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please, for the sign of Taurus. We need 4 cards for the future, please. Wow. Huh. Oof. Okay. Wow. We've got 5 of Swords here. So I feel like there was maybe some arguments. 5s are about lack. So lack of focus, lack of being able to communicate really well. And because the Swords are about connection and communication, right? That's Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. And there's something to do with either no communication or very little communication, or the communication is really tough. It has been tough between you guys in the past. Check this out, though. Sun. What comes up next to it, though? The Devil. So the Sun and the Devil, to me, is, you know, Spirit just said, well, dark and light can't occupy the same space. And I agree. I agree. Dark and light cannot occupy the same space. However, the light can shine into the darkness, right? So it can, you know, in the distance, you might be able to see something that is helping you make a good decision because the Sun is here, but is giving you fear because the Devil is here. So maybe you felt as though, maybe you feel as though you're, well, let me think, let me hear, let me listen. Ooh, I heard it never was meant to be. I don't know who that's about. Who's that about, Spirit? Nope. So it was never meant to be. Fear. Fear is here. Sun is here. And, oh, okay. Are you in a relationship right now? Because that's what I'm hearing. That relationship was never meant to be. But I think you just carried on because you couldn't deal with it anymore. You couldn't deal with just being lonely. Okay, so yeah, the devil is here and it's about fear. The sun is here and everything blooms. It's a growth spurt. You're scared to grow though. I think you're scared of success, or you're scared of leveling up spiritually. Something is scaring you and is going to bring you to a tower. So the fear that you feel is going to bring the tower. It's not that something's going to happen in your life that's going to shake it all down. It's the fear that you are emitting that's causing the tower. So that is quite honestly the tower. It's the fear. And that is your tower. And you're not able to sleep at night. You've got so much on your mind. Thinking about communication and connection, things people have said to you that weren't great, that weren't kind. You're rethinking this last conversation you had with this person. And you're wondering why it went the way it did. Okay, let's keep moving here. We got 3 more cards to share for the future here. 3 more cards, please. Yeah, I think you're exhausted. Oh, 8 of Pentacles. So it could be someone that you met at work, but someone that you now have your walls up against. How does that work out? So this person you may have met at work, maybe it was someone that you, oh, and this is your wish. Look, 9 of Cups. And you wanted to close the world and it didn't happen. Okay. So we have the 9 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands is, you know, waiting for the last strike. You're exhausted. You've come to the end. You're exhausted. You just want this to be over with. You can't feel this anymore. You just want it to be over with. The 9 of Wands sees you waiting for the last strike. Like, you know what, let's just do it. Just hit me the last time kind of thing. So the Knight of Wands is here, and I think that you're kind of blocking off passion at this point. Just because you just don't want to get hurt anymore. And I think that the way that you are in the world is going to bring you to a realization that you just need to move along. You need to decide that you are the most important thing, Taurus, that you are the person who needs the love and the kindness and the care. You are the person who needs to be passionate about the things that you are doing. And so you're just bringing everything else to a halt, and you are going along with that transformation, and you're just going to keep moving, because that's what Taurus does. We just keep moving. We will wait you out until you die. And Taurus just keeps moving until they find out what it is that they need. So it could be someone that you met at work. Could be an earth sign as well. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could also be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I've got 2 more wands here. And then we have Scorpio as the death card here. All right, let's go. 2 more. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords I see as someone who is just surprising you with their presence. They're just going to be there. So one moment they're not there, the next moment they're there, and you're like, what is going on? And then you are going to have to make a decision. So the Knight of Swords is going to come in with that energy of talking. We need to talk, and we need to talk right now about things that are going on. And that leaves you in a space of being at the crossroads. The 2 of Wands here, needing to take an action, not knowing what that action is. I do see that you need justice. Justice is never here unless there is an injustice. And it could be that you need to pick between someone else and a Libra, or it could mean that you just want justice and balance in your life. You want to be able to make good decisions. You want to pick the right road, and you just want to carry on with your life without having the travel within the boundaries of sadness. And yeah, the 5 of Swords is here. So I feel like yeah, didn't we talk about a false start, I think? So yeah, I feel as though the false start is here. and you're like, it was a false start, it never should have been, I don't know why I did that thing, I need to move forward, I need to keep going, because I no longer want to be in this energy, right? The overall energy. Wow, that was hard on my brain. You're welcome, Taurus. Okay, so if you need a reading based on your own energy, please know that there is a way to get a hold of me. It's LC, ELSIE at 10ofcupstarot.ca. Please email me, and we no longer have there is no sales going on this month. No sales going on in the month of April, but you know, you never know when it'll come up something, right? If I don't give you sales, I'll give you extra readings. One of the two. All right, so I am going to go for now, and I hope that you'll leave me a message. I hope that you will subscribe, like, and share. And thank you for coming back, because you're the one that keeps your foot in the door, keep this channel moving and keep me open. And I really, really appreciate being able to come here every day and do this for you. Thank you, Taurus. Mwah.